Why, hello, you amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another Sentence to Be a Hero reaction video. By the way, I actually thought this episode was coming out later. I just checked my schedule and it was like, oh, it came out at 2:30 or something. I had no idea. I don't know why I thought it was coming out later. So yeah, the reaction to this might be a little bit later. And also, for anyone wondering, yes, the reactions to this from now on are going to be uploaded to G.O.T Extra. I've never done that before with new releases, but I'm going to start doing it now with certain ones that maybe aren't performing as strongly. Some of you may think that's wrong, but the issue I have at the moment is my main channel is shadow banned. so videos like this just aren't going to do well. They're just gonna die and they're not gonna be pushed to people. I literally have like a 99% subscriber only viewing on a lot of my new anime releases. Like, these videos just aren't being pushed to nobody. So it's a bit of a shame. And it's even more of a shame because this is an anime that deserves so much more love. It's just brilliant. It sucks. Like, every week I go on a rant on Twitter, which, by the way, if you follow me on Twitter, you're amazing. Appreciate you. And I'm gonna do it after I record this reaction as well, because I have no doubt this episode is gonna be freaking fantastic. And it just feels like this isn't sentenced to be a hero. This is sentenced to be underrated, man. Like, this anime, I don't understand. I've never seen them fall off so quickly of something so good. So many more people need to watch this. I'm saying this before I even watch the episode, but let's just watch it, alright? Like the video, subscribe for more, and let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Sentence to Be a Hero, episode 4. I really wish this anime had more love, man. It's just so beautiful. Cool story, unique concept, just done so well. You know what's sad is that we should encourage like this kind of stuff. And as an anime community, like when we see good quality like this, we should support it and build it up. Because when we neglect things like this, it stops things like this, projects like this happening in the future. Shoot ourselves in the foot. Sadly, no big reactors are watching it, so that's it. And I'm not big in the anime community. Tiny little fish. Huh? I got a bad feeling about this guy. I don't know why. Is the king still injured? He's not with them. Has he gone somewhere to recover?
第二王都への防衛拠点として重要度の高い要塞です。大河と断崖に守られた天然の要塞。
Look at that, that's gorgeous. The art is stunning.
別名渡り鳥の巣だ。
Kind of expected it to be bigger. I mean, don't get me wrong, the moat is a really good idea. Moats were not often executed well. The problem with moats is they're subject to isolation and easy to encircle, right? There's a word where you like put a city under siege. There's a word for it. And that was one of the common things that happened when people built moats, is like if you wanted to, you just siege this city and just stop any embargo. You'd embargo it and then the people would just starve and die. So that's like a soldier city. Everyone's in uniform. Soundtrack's so good for this anime as well. Very fantasy-esque.
修理場から戻った途端にこれですか。ドッタ君は懲りませんね。
平気平気。少しぐらい盗んでも怒られないってお祭りなんだし。
I was wondering when we were going to see Dota again, because I thought Dota was part of this team, but we haven't seen anything of since episode 1. So yeah, I was curious, and I guess Dota is back and part of the team. Dota's face, man.
まあまあ固いこといい子なし。せっかくの休暇を楽しもうよ。
我々勇者に休暇という概念はありません。今はあくまでも待機という状態です。まあ多少は休息に似た時間を過ごすことも可能ですが。
ベネティムってそれっぽいことばっか言うよね。あとは女の子さえいればな。
やめましょう。たとえその手の店があったところで利用許可が出るはずもないですから。
だよね。
These two don't really strike me as two dudes that would go to an establishment like that. They both seem quite like timid, shy. Those words don't feel accurate though. They're not timid or shy. They're awkward, bit awkward. Maybe that's the word. Hey, big man is back. Simon in jail cell.
世のワインを買ってまいれ。
残念ながら我が王国のコックは空だ。軍票を使い切ったの忘れちまったのか。酒が欲しいなら借金して買いに行くんだな。ベネティムは暇だろ。
最初は手癖の悪いドッタを監視しておる。
あいつまた適当なこと言ってよ。
サーブはまだ任務から戻っておらんのか。
ああ、どっかの舞台に貸し。
What did he get arrested for? Like, are we just skipping over the fact that Xylo's in a jail cell? Did I miss something? Is there a reason he's in a jail cell? We're just not talking about it?
どいつもこいつも王に対する。
Is that where he's staying?
読書くらい静かにさせろってんだ。
Is that just like his hotel room or something?
我が騎士、ここにいたのですね。
Look who it is.
次から次へと。
扉が開いていましたが、不用心すぎではありませんか？
ドッタが開けて出て行ったんだ。鍵はあいつが持ってる。
我が騎士は大司法に行かないのですか？
聖騎士たちに会いたくね
では起きて私と遊びなさい。
Maybe this is part of their like subjugation or whatever to being heroes. Like this is where they have to stay. This hasn't been explained. If it has, I've totally missed it. But like it just seems bizarre.
え。なんでだよ。お前こそ大司法に行けばいいだろ。
私は女神ですから、ああいうものに興味などありません。
But you just said you wanted
聖
to
騎士の
go.
見張りがつくのは嫌か。
その話はもういいです。それよりあなたに私と遊ぶ名誉をあげましょう。嬉しいですよね。
Was that Jumanji?
ベネティム
She has a Jumanji board game! I've seen the movie.
そう
I know what
簡単
happens.
には負けませんよ。
Well,
こ
this
れ
ain't
は
good.
かつてメト王国の宮廷で使われていた由緒正しき忍び槍という戦い方で。
やめとけ。
Well,
ベネティムから聞いたならどうせ騙されてる。とにかく俺は忙しいんだ。
本ですか？後で読めばいいではありませんか。
this anime has all the elements of one that is so gonna kick you in the balls, doesn't it? Like big time. I can tell right now, this anime is gonna kick you straight in the balls. It's too happy and positive. It's got that ReZero like energy, you know, where it goes too much to the light side, and then man, it has to bring you back
ちょ
down.
うどしおりも作り
I
ま
don't
し
know.
た
I
し。
get the same energy from this.
自分ですかい。
ReZero
そ
loves
れに
doing
して
that.
もザイロが読書好きとは意外ですね。何を読んでいるの
刺
です
繍だよ。
刺繍？
He reads poetry?
あなたか。
おい、なんで驚く？
I'll be honest.
どんな刺繍なの
Not what I
ですか？
expected.
私に読んで聞かせる栄誉を与えます。
断る。
Ha.
でしたら一緒に読むぐらいはいいでしょ。いいですよね。
女神様の気に入るようなものじゃねえよ。流水という古い時代の詩集だ。書いたのはアルトヤード・コメッテという酔っ払いの詩人だ。晩年はドラゴンになりたいって妄想が始まり、夜な夜な空を飛ぶ練習をして死んじまった。
That sounds kind of interesting. Yeah. That sounds
この
pretty
時代
interesting.
の詩人はそういうやつが多い。俺も軍人にならなかったら詩人を目指していたかもな。
詩人？
なんだよ。何がそんな。
ザイロ・フォルバーツ。ここにいたのか。テオリッタ様も一緒とは思いませんでした。
I actually am starting to realize I think Xylo was here on purpose just to fucking hide, man. My guy was like, no, man, everyone's just hassling me. If I just go hide in the jail, like maybe they'll leave me alone. Didn't work.
私もあなたが来るとは思いませんでした。
Oh, they're getting a good relationship, are they?
高貴な聖騎士団長さんがこんな場所までおいでとはな。ついに俺たちの処遇が決まったか。それとも次の作戦か。
どちらも正解ではある。
I guess the next mission is
私
the
の世は違
punishment.
う。
貴様に話がある。
俺にはね。
ついてこい。鍵は。
私も行きます。
は？
大守補とやらも開かれているようですから、買い物でもしながら話すのがいいと思います。キリアがいるなら女神。
So maybe he was placed in the jail cells because he's a current prisoner until the punishment has been confirmed. The only thing that confuses me about that is the fact that he was able to freely travel to the city to begin with.
私が言っても問題ないはずです。それが良いでしょう。さあ、行きますよ、若騎士。
She's completely insane. I love her. Gramophone. Look at her. They're just casually walking. She's skipping in slow motion.
ザイロ、見なさい。あれは食べ物ですか？それとも何かの飾りでしょうか？
飴だな。見たことない
That's
のか。
candy? Bro, it looks well weird. It's like brains.
私が作られた時代にはありませんでした。まるで宝飾品のように見えますね。あの細長い食べ物は？
Noodles.
正面だな。
Nice.
西方の料理で細長くした小麦をバターとひしおで焼く。
なるほど。ならばあちらの、ほら、熊の看板の。
Ice cream. I genuinely thought they were going to be serving bear. What's the one with the bear sign? That's bear. You go there, you get some bear. I mean, in a way, it's kind of true. It's an adorable looking bear. This is probably what I would be like. If I was like, let's be honest, half of the joys of living are food, man. Like, food is the shit. So, yeah. This is what I would like. I remember when...
見たことねえ
The hell, I've never seen that before. I remember, like, so if any of you ever get a chance to go to Florida or Orlando, go to Epcot. Okay, if you're a big foodie fan, go to Epcot. They have a big lake, and around the lake there are like representations of like most of the countries that you would know. Like there's like 20 or 30 countries all around this big lake, and each of them have their own variety of food. Oh my word, man, it's good.
第一オートで人気の氷菓子で泡立てたクリームの上に削った氷を乗せて蜂蜜やナッツをまぶす。非常に美味だ。あのクマはマスコットで名前は現在募集中となっている。
Let's name it Bearface. Barry McBearface.
初めて聞いた。意外に詳しいな。
何が意外だ。私も氷菓子くらいは食べる。
Yeah, you do seem kind of cold, so I guess it fits.
様、今何を考えた？
That you're as cold as the ice cream?
すごく美味しそうです。
They don't have any money though.
あれを食べたくありませんか？
仕方ねえな。じゃあうまそうなやつを2つ。
But I thought they don't have any money.
3つか。
He's buying her ice cream?
結構だ。軍票は浪費せずに貯蓄する。
だってよ。2つ頼む。買ってきてくれ。
わかりました。私に任せておきなさい。
Military scrip. So I'm guessing whenever they arrive at these places, like military scrip is probably earnings they get for fighting, right? So they're basically just money, but yeah, it's basically just money, but specific to the military. Ah, she's all pissed off. She was hoping he was gonna buy him an ice cream.
ザイロ、私は貴様に対する認識を多少改めた。
あ？
貴様は区分時で私の兵を助けた。
He saved a lot of
ゼ
people
ワン
there.
ガンでは我々が見捨てるはずだった民間人を救おうとした。
Exactly.
命を救われた者たちも皆礼を言っていた。
そうか。
He's a good dude.
少しは意味があったか。
貴様にも真っ当な笑いができるのだな。
Was he smiling?
世の中腹の立つことが多すぎるんだよ。
This guy, man. This guy kind of based a little bit here, no? Ah, so you can smile. Too many things just piss me off, man.
とにかく貴様は多少なりとも成果を上げている。テオリッタ様も
Nah.
貴様と契約を
Look at her. She's adorable. Gosh, man.
かもしれない。
どういう意味だ？
I'm starting to like the lolly goddess too much. It's
北方
worrying.
の遺跡にて存在を確認された。発掘後は契約予定だった我々第13世紀師団が派遣され管理と運用を任されたのだが軍部と神殿で対立が生じた。
そいつは大変だな。
何を言う。貴様が女神セネルバを殺したからだ。
何？
あの事件を経て軍部は一つの発想に至った。 女神が殺されるようなことがあるなら逆に女神を増やすことはできないかと。そして軍部はテオリッタ様の解析を希望した。
Oh.
解析っつったって
Oh, that's why they're being.
解剖だろう。
無論神殿側は反対した。だが軍部の意見が優勢だった。しかし今は状況が変わりつつある。貴様らが短い期間で2つの魔王現象を撃破し、テオリッタ様の有用性を示したからだ。
有用性ってあいつは役立たずだと思われていたのか。見つかったばかりなら性能も何も。
剣を召喚する力は知っていた。そう遺跡に記されていたからだ。女神はかつて第一次魔王討伐の頃、大文明と呼ばれる時代に降臨したと聞く。
Oh, this is cool. We're getting a bit more lore. This is something a lot of Send Us to Be a Hero fans are saying, myself included. We want more lore. We want to see more of this world. So things like this, we're hungry for.
女神とはある種の門であり、その性質は個々によって異なる。
Okay.
あらゆる猛毒を生む。激しい雷や嵐を呼ぶ。未来の光景を見る。魔王現象の出現に応じて目覚め、役目が終わればまた棺で眠りにつくそうだ。
女神たちの能力については知ってるよ。達也の野郎も女神に異世界から呼ばれたって噂が立つぐらいだ。
これまで発見された
Wait, they say one of the goddesses brought Tatsuya here from another world too. Really? Another world? Ah, curious. Another world. One thing that's quite common in isekai stories is godlike beings transport people from one world to the other. That seems to be one of the common formulas. Is Tatsuya... Is Send Us to Be a Hero an isekai in some way or another? Because if Tatsuya comes from another world, then he's been reincarnated into this world, right?
神に異世界から呼ばれたって噂が立つぐらいだ。
Curious.
これまで発見された12の女神たちに比べると、剣を召喚する能力は数段劣ると判断された。
Oh, yeah?
我々はテオリッタ様の行く末を知りなが
They
ら
granted it's too weak an ability. Man, Gilgamesh would be
だ
pissed.
からお前ら空軍時での自滅的な戦いはある種の罪滅ぼしだったわけか。女神として役に立たねえからってなんだって言うんだ。
はい、お待たせ。
Wait, she got free. How did she get free?
材料買いましたよ。やっぱりキビアの分も。
Nah.
早く3人で食べ。
Don't drop them. If those ice creams somehow make it to these two, it will be a damn miracle. It's like giving them to a wonky donkey.
次の任務の話をしろ。
何
I imagine it's
そ
not
こ
a
で
good
結果を
one.
出せばあいつを解剖しなくて済むんだろ。あいつの有用性だかなんだかをガルトゥイルのクソ野郎どもに認めさせる。
Xylo is the dude. Eat your ice cream,
防衛
Xylo.
だ。この要塞の防衛を貴様ら勇者だけで担ってもらう。
The fortress ain't as big as I thought it was. Considering it seems to be quite popular in terms of marketry, it's not that big.
獅子だ。
To the death.
死守ですか。
Yeah, not the biggest fan of that
そう
word.
だ。この要塞を貴様ら勇者のみで魔王現象から死守してもらう。
つまりは死ねってわけか。
ザイロ君、落ち着いてください。
But to the death implies you have to die. That's kind of in the name. You see, death. You know what that means? Die. So, right, your mission is to basically just die. Why are you looking at me like that's a bad mission? You got a problem with that? That's a good mission.
いきなり叩き殺したりする
お
の。
前俺は何だと思ってやがる。
すみません。死守と言いますと、どのような作戦目
Yeah,
標
is
でし
there
ょ
a
う。
win condition or just a lose condition?
この要塞にとどまれ。それだけだ。
持久戦ですね。いつまで粘ればいいのでしょうか。
死ぬまでだ。
That's
第9並びに第13世紀師団は後方で戦力を温存し、貴様らの全滅と要塞の陥落をもって特殊攻撃を実行する。
特殊攻撃というのは。
毒だ。第9の女神が奇跡をお示しになる。
The 9th goddess will perform miracle or to see. The 12th goddesses that came before. I thought that only one goddess could exist at one time. So there are other goddesses alive currently. By the sounds of it, there's at least 3. Because we heard about 3 others, right? So there's 12 goddesses in total. But some have performed their duties and have died again. And more can be summoned. Oh, there's 13 actually, right? So we know that all 13 have come to the Earth in some point, or whatever planet this is, right? And the other weird thing is, if a goddess if a goddess brought crazy guy from another world, that probably explains why we saw the World War tank previously. Interesting. So that tank was probably brought from another world in the past. Interesting. Very interesting. So we know, here's your 13 goddesses. Now, they are all here. But once they complete their task, bing, 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 they all go back in the grave, right? But more can come along. Currently, there's been 13, but we don't know how many of those 13 are still chilling.
それで魔王が殺せるのか。どれだけ撃滅作戦が発動されても完全に殺せなかったって聞いてるが。
その通りだ。前回の作戦では狙撃により女神の血し毒を打ち込んだが、一時的に仮死状態になっただけで奴には無意味だった。
サーブでも仕留められなかったのですね。
この結果と第三の女神の未来を見る能力により、ガルトゥイルは作戦を修正。このミューリッド要塞に膨大な猛毒の罠を仕掛け、魔王を殺し続けることに決めた。
そうすれば奴の驚異的な再生力を超えられるってか。そのために俺たちはただ時間を稼いで死ねと。
そうだ。このミューリッド要塞を魔王現
Is that the demon lord? Bro, that just looks like a hill. That don't look like nothing. What am I even... What the hell? It looks like a blob. Did my guy just sneezed on the paper?
15号イブリスの墓標とせよ。
指揮官殿、魔王の誘引が完了した後、なぜ我々は離脱してはいけないのでしょうか。
それがガルトゥイルの決定だからだ。
Okay.
貴様らが一人でも要塞を離れた場合、首の聖員が部隊全員を即死させる。
Well, that sounds great.
部隊全員ですか。
なぜそこまでする。
I wonder why this cowardly son of a bitch is saying that. Probably because he hasn't really been part of anything to begin with. He wanted to chill in the town while they went in the tunnels, and now I was wondering if Zylo could stay behind while he left.
俺たちが死なねえと不都合でもあんのか。
Interesting.
よっぽど嫌われているらしいな。
わかりました。作戦は果たします。ですが、何点か作戦の改善をお願いします。
改善？
まず、我々が一人でも要塞から離れたら全員が死ぬという規則。
Of
これは
course.
大変まずいです。
Of course,
な
yeah.
ぜだ？
我々は人格破綻者だらけの犯罪者
I
集
wonder
団
why
で
he
す。
wants that one revised.
さっさと要塞を抜け出して楽になろうとするものが想定されます。作戦どころではありません。なので、誰か一人ではなく全員が離脱したら皆殺しということにするべきです。その方がより確実に作戦を遂行できるかと。
He is right, but he's only doing this so he can fuck off. He's literally saying this so he can run away. Bro is a douche. That's the only reason he's saying it. But he's not wrong. He isn't wrong, which is annoying.
ああ、それとテオリッタ様についてですが、我らが女神はお慈悲の心がお強くあられる。周囲が反対しても要塞にとどまるでしょう。その許可を願います。
私は許可を出す立場にない。女神は軍令上第13聖騎士団の管理下にあり。
ザイロ君、今すぐキビア団長に連絡を取ってください。
あ
あとは何が欲しいですか。
兵隊だ。人手が足りない。
わかりました。あとは
武器と食料。
わかりました。あとは
恩赦。
わかりました。
Pardon.
あとは
恩赦は嘘だ。できれば騎兵と砲兵が欲しい。ジェイスとライノは呼び戻せるか。
二人はまだ西の戦線ですよ。サーブなら戻ってくるでしょうが。
サーブか。
おい、何をこそこそ話している。
もうザイロ君、キビア団長の部屋ならあそこじゃないですか。
Perhaps I judged you too harshly, my white-haired friend. I said I had a bad feeling about him. I think I was wrong. He's just a bad guy. But then again, they all are.
じゃあ
Here's our suicide squad, huh?
私を信じてください。
全く信用できねえな。
One revision I would have is if we defeat the Demon Lord without you, can we live? That would be one I would add, you know? Do we have to die? Like the end, we have to die part seems kind of lame. I know they come back, but still.
皆さんは信じないでしょうけど、私はね、こう見えて世界を救う一歩手前まで行った男なんです。
I don't know, man. He kind of has that look about him. He's got like a I nearly saved the world look. He's got main character
な場所
vibe.
ですね。裁判所に連行されるはずではなかったのですか？
申し訳ない、ベネティム・レオプール。本来ならもう少しマシな部屋で話したかった。僕は君に
What's that
会い
weighing
たか
above
った
his
んだ
head?
よ。尊敬すらしているんだ。
尊敬？
I recognize this dude's voice. Is he from ReZero? Maybe I've just got ReZero in my head today.
あなたも詐欺で生計を立てたいんで
Sounds
すか？
familiar.
それなら私みたいなのは尊敬してはいけませんよ。結局捕まってしまいましたし。
そうだね。全くその
Who's
通
that on
り
the
だ。
side there?
やはり罪の重さとしては、王宮をサーカス団に売り飛ばそうとした一件がまずかったのでしょうか。
ああ、あれはかつてない犯罪だったね。オ
That's
ートで
interesting.
興行していたサーカス団に敷地を売却するためにオートの移転まででっち上げるとは。
That sentence is crazy, by the way. Like, imagine getting a phone call. It's like, yeah, so we're relocating our entire capital and we want to sell it to the circus. Oh, that sounds
本当
believable.
なら前金をもらって逃げるつもりだったんですけどね。
他にも投資詐欺、骨董品偽装に偽札作り、バークル開
Or is he
拓
from
公
the
社か
fake
らは
universe?
100件ほどの訴えがあったよ。
すみません。反省はしてます。
反省は結構だ。それより、なんで詐欺師をやろうと思ったのかな？
実は子供の頃から人のがっかりする顔を見るのが苦手でして、その場しのぎで適当な嘘をついて帳尻を合わせようとしてしまうんです。
その努力は大したものだよ。よくもまあこれだけ大きな計画の帳尻を合わせたね。
はあ。私は死刑になるのでしょうか。
What kind
い
of
や
death penalty?
残念ながら違う。実のところ君は詐欺罪で裁かれるわけじゃない。
詐欺じゃない。だったら
まずかったのはこっちだよ。
それは私が以前に勤めていた三流士ですね。それが何か？
君が書いた記事さ。すでに神殿やガルトゥイル、果ては王族に至るまで魔王現象に影響されたスパイが人間のふりをして入り込んでいるんだって。
はあ、確かに書きましたね。聖騎士と女神のスキャンダルや王家の醜聞もネタ切れでしたし、もっと人の不安を煽るような記事が欲しいと言われましたので。
正直言うとね。
Well, this is curious, isn't it? This isn't something I expected at all. Are we saying that what he wrote could perhaps be true, and this worries our guy?
詐欺もいい、偽造もスキャンダルも陰謀論も好きにすればいい。
Uh-huh.
ただ
But the truth, maybe?
真実だけは困るんだ。
え？
特に君にはでっち上げた話を人に信じさせる能力がある。
Oh my
少なくと
word.
も我々にそう思わせるだけの能力が。
え？ああ、いやいや、待ってくださいよ。私は
真実を喋ることができないよう、君の船員には特別な仕掛けを施そう。
A special feature? They can do this? This is something they can do?
残念ながら君は死刑どころでは済まされない。
そんな、私は何も知りません。ただ、がっかりさせたくなか
What's
っただ
that
け
thing on
で。
the right then? Is that a demon?
ベネティム・レオプール、君を勇者刑に処す。
What was the caveat that they included then? That he can't talk about this? But he said he remembered he nearly saved the world once. How did he nearly save the world? And this also makes a lot of sense with around the decisioning that we're seeing. The division between church and state almost, right? Oh my word, the demons are in control? That explains a lot though. Maybe the demons wanted to get their hands on a goddess and Xylo stopped that happening. And that's why they keep getting sent on these suicide missions.
あいついつか戦場のどさくさで殺されるかもな。それよりサーブはもう着任してるんだろうな。
多分ね。はあ、ベネティムの方がまだマシなのかもしれないね。サーブなんかすぐ問題を起こしそうだし。
Probably gonna like him then.
もうとやりやがった。おいおい止まらねえぞ。もう7回目だ。
Drinking, huh?
また大春だ。またいただきだな。ほら、さっさと追加の軍票をよこせ。
うわ、そういうことやっちゃいます？
え？文句あんのか？
いや、実は俺、めっちゃ耳と目がいいんすよね。
Isn't this the sniper, right? They mentioned like a sniper shot for the like poison into the demon lord earlier, right? And they said that he couldn't even defeat it.
ほら、俺って正義の男なんで、悪さする奴は許せない人じゃないっすか。ま、今すぐ軍票を置いて消えるならそこまでひどいことは。
てめえ、いい加減にしろよ。うだうだ適当なこと抜かしてって。
Well, that was quick.
いらないっすよね。イカサマするような悪い手は。ああ、だから言ったんすけどね。
Ah, well, I'm liking this guy.
腹減ったな。
He's doing the FRIEREN head pose. Alright, I'm kinda liking this dude, man. I'm kinda like, as far as intros go, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. You know, bro turns up, chops off a guy's hand, says he doesn't like fraudsters. He's here to, you know, I don't know, sort some shit out. Alright, kinda like him. I'm always a sucker for a character who's a little bit arrogant, but I'm a sucker for a character who's a lot of bit arrogant. Those are the kind of characters I like. Cockiness, when it's justified, is something I do enjoy watching. And this guy seems like he has the justified cockiness ability here. So, this is Sav, or whatever his name is. He's turned up and he's chopped off this dude's hand. He was playing a game of dice. He worked it out. He's a bad guy, but he claims to be a good guy. Pretty much like everyone else. Interesting. Now, the thing that I find most interesting is the simple fact that we have now been told that there's demons inside the government, inside the branches of the rulers, really, you know? How far that goes, is it the soldiers, is it the royal family, is it just the church? Where that goes, we don't know yet, but we know they have infiltrated some regards here. We also know that they've put some sort of caveat on this guy's sentencing, so perhaps he is not able to talk about it, he can't share this information. We know that as well. So that's interesting too. We didn't know they could do that. Did they do something like that to Xylo we don't know about? That explains why they're probably constantly sending them on suicide missions. Perhaps the demons want to get their hands on a goddess. Why they want her is curious, however, right? Although they didn't. They wanted the 12th goddess, right? Because that was the original one they tried to do this. Unless they've been trying to get goddesses for a while now. Maybe that's their goal. And that's why they send them on these missions. They want them to be corrupted, extend themselves, and they've never had the opportunity to do that. Maybe that's what's going on. And now they're forcing that opportunity with Xylo again because he was the one who got closest to it prior to that. Have they tried doing it with other ones? We don't know. But maybe there's like a specific ability they're looking for. And how high up does the ladder climb of corruption, you know? We knew there was corruption. We didn't know there was demon corruption. Which is also curious because if Demon Blight allows somebody to look human and act human, but is actually under the authority of demons, then that could mean that any character we've seen so far could be a demon in disguise. This changes a lot of things. and they've now been given a death sentence Suicide Squad style mission where they have to hold this damn fortress until they die. Again, that would have been the stipulation I would have had removed. Until we die or until we win. It's probably what I would have gone with. But fair enough, huh? Okay. I wonder how much has changed, and we now have a new character who's been introduced, and I guess the next episode is going to be an all-out freaking bloodbath. Well, that was interesting. More world building, more lore explained, and now, I don't know if it's been told before, maybe it hasn't, I missed it, but we know there's more than one goddess active at the moment. And I thought there could only be one at a time. I was wrong. Well, looking forward to meeting some of the other ones then. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, have a great freaking day. Maybe next time we get to meet this goddess of poison, I'm sure she's going to be fine. Are they all going to be tiny little, like, adorable goddesses? Or are they going to be some, you know, not like that? Just curious. Anyway, like and subscribe. Have a great freaking day. I'll see you next week for the next episode, which I have no doubt is going to be wild. And let me know if I missed anything, alright? As always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.